Ptolemy Grey.
Ptolemy Grey it is.
All right. So synopsis time. How are we doing this?
All right. Give me old man. What's the old man vibes? What's old man?
Oh, okay.
Give me granddad vibes. Granddad. Give me a granddad.
Suddenly, no, that was a bit suddenly. Trying to get my
like you ain't got no teeth.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my
just get gums.
Pause.
You know what?
That had to be a pause.
Why?
You know why? You know damn well why that had to be a pause, man. You know damn well
because
I'll be trying to fool the guest. You know why? Just stop.
I said pause before gums, but I was like, but why is gums?
You know why? You know why?
Man, we live in a toxic world, boy.
I'm like, suddenly, left without his trusted carer, Ptolemy Grey is assigned to the care of an orphaned teenager, Robyn. When they learn about a treatment that will restore Ptolemy's memories, it begins a journey towards shocking truths.
You kind of just sound like one of them.
Don't gas cancel
from horror movies.
Pervert from a horror movie.
Yeah, like, you know, speaking down the phone, breathing heavy and shit. Like, why did does your granddad have no teeth? Like, why did you think that? Like, every granddad don't have no teeth. Like, I thought you're just gonna give me old man vibe, kind of. Anyway, man, let's get into it. Ptolemy Grey. So this is the new one, starring Samuel Leroy Jackson.
Is that his middle name? I didn't even know.
Yeah. Quickly, sidebar. We started a new little debate thing on Recap Mondays. Yeah, on Recap Mondays. So not only do we recap certain episodes, we're going to be doing like little debates where we're going back and forth. Cut long story short, we started last week Monday. Big up yourself.
I missed that. I forgot that we do that.
Innit?
Forgot that.
But we started Monday and we did Samuel L. Jackson
versus Denzel,
which is funny. We're doing this today.
Yeah,
I didn't even think that.
But unfortunately, you won't be able to see it. It was actually the best live that you will ever see in your life. Like, it was literally going to put us on the map. But Insta realized that and didn't want us to shine, and this locked off the.
Like, it was actually mad how they did that. Like, it wasn't even a thing of like it just hopping out. It wasn't a build up. All the way back to like, oh shit, I can't even close it. I can't save it. Like, what happened here? Like, it wasn't even a loss of reception. There was no indication. It's like, all right, man, it is what it is. But yeah. So I say that to say I was representing Samuel Jackson, and that's where I found out because I done my research.
Oh, okay, his name was
Samuel Leroy Jackson. I
mean, that makes sense.
Put some respect on his name.
Makes sense. Do you the girl that played Robyn, Dominique Fishback? Do you recognize her?
Yeah, but I don't know from where.
Judas and the Black Messiah. She was in that one. She had a role in there.
Is that all she's been in? Because I weren't thinking that.
No, she's been in other stuff that I've seen her in.
Not thinking that.
But that's the one that I remember her being in.
Okay. I don't remember her from that. Mad. But I know I've seen her face.
Her face is quite familiar. Yeah. As well as...
And she's quite young, which is quite interesting.
Yeah. Her face, the other one that is familiar was the one who played Sensia. Do you know who played his wife?
Oh, yeah.
Cynthia K.
Yeah, I've seen her in a few things.
She was in, do you remember Coyote? You seen Coyote?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. So she's in Coyote and she was in...
Is that with the one with the guy from The Shield?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, did you watch
that? Yeah, I watched a bit of it.
Okay, I heard that was good. Someone told me it was good, but I never watched.
She was also in the real... Do you know the comedy one? The comedy one, Real Husbands of Hollywood or something like that?
Yeah. Yes, she was the secretary. Yeah. Oh, she looked mad different in this.
Yeah, so she was in that as well. And
that was Kevin Hart's thing, innit?
Kevin Hart's thing, as well. Yeah, and Dominic Fishback as well. That girl, she was in The Hate U Give as well. That's probably where you recognise her.
That might be more where I recognise her from.
And obviously you had my man from Eminem's thing. I can't remember his name. The big guy, the nephew.
Oh yes.
He played. Who did he play? Bizarre? Did he play Bizarre?
No.
Who did he play?
Bizarre.
No, sorry, not Bizarre. He was in Eminem's 8 Mile.
Yeah, but I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. His name. Yeah. He's been in a few things.
Yeah, bro. I've seen him but that's the one that I just whenever I see him, I'm like, hey man, that's Eminem's virgin, Omar Benson Miller.
Yeah, he's been about. He's been about.
Okay, let's get into it. Who chose this? Me.
You did. This is all on you.
Yeah. So,
even though I should have, because me and my Apple thing.
Yeah, it's true. Now. I stay on Apple these days. Like Apple's usually my first go-to now.
It's not for me, man. I'm not super impressed by.
We
Apple
haven't had do you know we haven't had a not on Apple. No. We've done Tragedy of Macbeth. We've done Palmer. We did Coda.
Dr. Brain. I didn't like Dr. Brain.
Oh, there is one. I said there's a not. So Dr. Brain. Yeah, Dr. Brain. So 1 out of 4. 25%. Still strong.
And Swan Song.
Sorry, Swan Song. I knew there was another one. 5. So 1 out of 5. 20%. That's a strong platform.
Don't do that.
It's a strong platform. That's what I'm saying. It's a strong platform.
Take your tongue out, mate.
Strong platform.
Pause.
Strong platform, Apple. Yeah, so I actually watched the first episode of this months ago.
Same. Well, yeah,
but I thought that it was all out because I'm just used to certain platforms releasing everything at once.
Yeah, mind you, Apple's still doing episode by episode.
Yeah, they are. So I assumed that it was all out. So I watched the first episode and boom, there was nothing left. So I was like, oh my days. So then I waited for it to come out and then I was like, okay, let's do it then. And I really liked the first episode as well. I thought the first episode was good and it kind of set up. I feel from the first episode, maybe it's because I watched the synopsis, but from the first episode, I felt like I knew
where it was gonna go.
I kind of understood what was gonna happen. What was gonna happen. I don't think this movie really picks up until there's a certain event and the girl Robyn becomes their relationship picks up. I think that's
what's
where
that about episode. It's quite
3,
late.
Like 3, 4.
Episode 3 so early.
Episodes. There's only 6 episodes.
Yeah, I know.
So 3's halfway.
Is it 6?
Yeah, it's 6. Yeah, so I think it's about episode 3 where they start, where it really starts coming into where it needs to go to. I think episode 1 and 2 is kind of a build up to get to episode 3.
No.
Why?
I would disagree because episode 1 and 2 is a lot about his relationship with his nephew. So, and that's kind of needed in a way for you to kind of know who he was beforehand.
Well, episode 1's about his nephew.
What happens in 2? His nephew's in 2?
So it kind of builds up.
What I'm trying to say is I don't think 1 and 2 was just a build up. I feel like it was kind of needed. Like you said that as if it didn't really get started until
two kind of is like a changing of the guard. So it kind of switches from the relationship with the nephew to the girl. And then 3 is where it's solidified. And then 4, 5, and 6 is where you go on the journey with Ptolemy, his past. And can I say the guy, the little boy, I think it's Percy something, who plays younger Ptolemy, is mad cute. Like he was.
I was thinking, what are you gonna say about him?
Nah, he was super cute. He's a good actor as well. He gave me He gave me good young black boy in that time vibe as well.
So didn't really pay much attention. Nah, deep in it.
Oh, right, man, just letting
I'm not keeping it a wonder, but
giving a shit about him.
Yeah, didn't
you say fuck that little fuck that little homie.
Little nigga.
Fuck that little homie.
Little knucklehead.
Stewing out here. Look.
I didn't pay him no attention. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Percy, what? I thought little boy was cute. Right, anyway, so so I like the flashbacks going back to his past, to his future, and how it links in as well to what is going on. And definitely did.
The guy that was playing, who was the guy? It wasn't his
Coy Dog.
Yeah,
it was. I think it was just like his mum's friend. Like
that's creepy.
It was like his mum's friend, and he just.
But it was a bit like that. But I've seen him in a few things as well. That's why I mentioned him.
Yeah, he's been in a few things.
But nothing.
He reminds me of my man. Nah, he's not even on my man's level.
Yeah,
nah, sorry.
I knew you were gonna say as well.
Yeah, I never. Do you know his name?
Say Bokeem.
Yeah,
you're disrespect. How did I know?
He's not on Bokeem.
Disrespect.
He's not disrespect Bokeem. He's not on Bokeem's level.
Nowhere near Bokeem's level.
But I do see him just pop up in certain things. I remember I see him playing like a teacher. I think in Whiplash. Do you remember Whiplash?
What, this guy?
Yeah, the guy. I remember him playing some sort of teacher or something in Whiplash. But
okay,
yeah. So we get to that part and that. Unfortunately, for me, the further this goes on, the worse it gets. So where I assumed the story was going and what was going to happen didn't really occur, and it seemed to be we kind of went on this mad tangent. And it was like, hold on a minute.
They didn't have to claw it back.
I was like, hold on a minute. I thought, like, how does this make sense? And what are we like? A lot of stuff started not making sense and was very like nonsensical and very like. There was an interaction with the girl and Ptolemy that I really didn't like either. Like there was a moment.
If that's a bit that I took my eyes off and I heard about.
There was where
was it awkward? Was it something she said?
Yeah, she says.
I missed that bit, but I heard.
Oh, is it? So,
and I don't know why I didn't like.
It was like it was so unnecessary, and it made their relationship. It tarnished it. Yeah. It was like, why would you do that? Because basically, she says, if you were 50 years younger and I was 20 years old, I'm like, hold on a minute. No, that is not what we was. That's not what we're doing, Robyn. That's not what we're doing. Like, so I don't even know why they did that. But yeah, the further this got on, the stranger it got. The story started unraveling, and like it wasn't as tight as it was. But it seemed to me that this was so easy to just go straight and finish where it needed to finish. Like you didn't need to do nothing exciting.
It's something that hasn't been done before.
Yeah, like
I was intrigued by the concept. I was like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
But I agree with what you're saying. I think where it really missed, it wasn't really heartwarming. Like I didn't feel nothing for it. Like I think within the first episode, you feel like you could feel that. You think, okay, I might feel some kind of something for this character, some kind of compassion. Like you could see, like you could kind of, not necessarily you can relate to it, but you understand how you can get to an age, you've heard about dementia. So it's like, okay, this is an interesting take. I haven't really seen a series target this kind of concept before. But I think for me, it just missed a lot of heartstrings. It wasn't very heartwarming. Like you said, the relationship with him and Robyn, Bird, it was cool, but it was awkward. Huh?
First bird of spring.
Oh, are you trying to prove that?
No, just...
Okay, no, I thought he was going back and forth on the...
What, you got some? No.
I would have took the L, you hear me? But
Pity Papa? No?
The relationship between them was good, but it was awkward. There was awkward bits in it because you didn't really... Like what you said, I missed that, but I had heard about it. But then after that, I feel like it kept leaning on that a little bit. And it was like, why is this...
Yeah, why is this even
Why is it like this? Why am I thinking like if it could or... Yeah, it was a bit awkward. It was good, but it wasn't great. It was just
good,
okay.
But it wasn't great. Yeah,
it was just
and
okay.
It could have been better.
Yeah.
I think where they missed, I think the story should have been more about
his dementia and his nephew.
No, I think it should have been more about the dementia, and that's what I think it should have been more about. Like,
are we giving away too much here?
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, they don't really know nothing about. Like they don't. I think it should have been more about the dementia and the secondary goal that was involved in the show. That's what I think it should have been more about, because in terms of his relationship with the nephew, what we need to remember is this guy is 90 years old.
Yeah.
So regardless of if you don't have dementia or you do have dementia, you are 91 years old. So there's going to be certain limitations on what you can do when it comes to crud. So,
but it wasn't crud though.
It was. What do you mean it wasn't crud? It was full on crud. It was full on crud. Like it was full crud.
Why are you doing that?
It was full crud.
Why was it full crud? How was it full crud? It was a conversation, bro, that they had, bro. What are you talking about?
And then what?
It wasn't full crud. It was
then what?
It was a situation.
What was the reason for the conversation?
What was the reason?
Yeah, crud. Like it was the episode before. Bro. He fully said what was gonna happen when they were speaking in the boxing ring. He says, "I'm gonna."
He wasn't on that when it was there, so it wasn't that.
It was crud.
It wasn't. What I thought was interesting, I think what I took from this was what I think we missed out, but we can't really talk on it because that's like the main part of it. But his relationship with the doctor and him referring to the doctor as the devil.
That was funny. Hey, Satan. A man just took it. Like.
Yeah, bro, you found that was interesting. And then further on, I started to think, is this like a hidden message? I thought, is this a hidden message telling you why you shouldn't play with health? Like I went deep, bro. I was like, oh, is this some kind of conspiracy thing?
That was funny though.
Because it was interesting. Because every time, like it was like he was referred to as the devil, Satan, and I was like, and then obviously what was happening, like what he was doing, and then obviously how it kind of ended. I was like, is this like a hidden message, like to let you know why you kind of shouldn't play with health?
I don't know.
What did you think of this? What's it? Watch it or not? It's a tough one. I'm
going to say it's a watch it.
Is this Samuel's first series?
Oh, fucking hell. I've got no idea,
must
bro.
be.
It can't be his first series, bro.
What other series has he ever been in?
I'm not too sure, but it can't be his first series. I refuse to believe that fucking however old Samuel Jackson is, that this is his first series. You said that like there's bare...
This wasn't a thing until now, bro.
Yeah, but like it's Samuel Jackson, bro. So? Like, he must have been in some series. Like, he must have been in something. Bro?
What? He must have been in something. Name me other Hollywood actors of his stature that's been in bare series,
Yeah,
bro.
but he would have been in something.
Why?
Because he would have.
How? You just... talking now.
Nah, he would have been in something. If I scroll, I'll find something.
You're just talking shit, but there's no reason why he would have been.
Yeah, he would have. Because
why?
Because most actors were in a series.
What most actors?
Freedom, A History of the US.
What most actors have been in a series, bro? Being in a series as a big actor is
Happily
only been
Ever After.
These series are probably cameo roles where he's just popped up in, bro.
Ghostwriter.
Cameo roles where he's popped up.
That wasn't a cameo role. He was in at least 4 episodes.
Bro, how much episodes was there?
If I say 8, what are you gonna say?
Then he was in it.
I don't know if there was 8. I just said
yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Man, I can't take you serious, bro. I realize all I have to do
29.
is just ask you questions. Just answer your questions. That's all I gotta do.
29. Yeah, he's been in a few.
Bro, he's not, and it's only a thing now. You hear me? I'm expecting it to be his first series. Like, how many other people have done a series, bro?
The Days and Nights of Molly Dodd.
Bro, you're acting up.
Common Ground.
You're acting up, and I bet you none of these series were before the 90s.
Law and Order.
You got an appearance. Bro, fall back. You're wasting my time.
Rock.
You're wasting this name in bare bullshit.
These are all from like early.
Exactly, before he was Samuel.
Well, no, not the thing. I'll Fly Away.
Bro, what are we doing here?
Been in a couple series.
You're an idiot.
Bro, why have you I don't understand, bro. You're very rude.
You're rude.
I'm not rude. When am I rude? What did I say to you? Well, give me one example.
Why'd I have to what? Because you're gonna use this example.
What?
So I'm fresh out of the box.
Nah, you're rude. Like you.
I don't be listing your rudeness.
Yeah, but you directly attack me.
You don't live rent-free in my head, bro.
You call me a goof. You call me names. I don't call you names.
So? Well, I gotta wait for you to call me names So I call names, bro.
Yeah, that's rude.
You're rude?
I'm not rude.
Yes, you are rude.
But you can't name one example.
You swear at me a lot, bro.
I don't swear at you a lot. I swear a lot.
No, you swear at me a lot.
No, I swear in general.
No, you swear at me a lot.
No, I swear in general. Like I swear in general, not like
that too.
So I'll be like, for fuck's sake, like
you're aggressive as well.
I'm not aggressive.
You are aggressive.
I'm not aggressive, bro.
You are aggressive.
I'm not aggressive.
You see how you just trying to humble down? You are aggressive. I'm letting you know ways you're rude.
I'm not aggressive. You are not aggressive. I'm not.
You're an aggressive guy.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not. Anyone that knows me will tell you that I'm not aggressive.
That's bull. And if you know Dan, Yeah, we're gonna clip this up. If you know Dan and you think he's aggressive, I want you to hear me. Just let us know in the comments. Yeah?
There's no point in even doing that because we want to get comments on our page. So you're literally
I want to get them comments.
Yeah, but you're creating a scenario where no one's gonna comment because I'm not aggressive.
All right, we'll see. Yeah. Can we move along now?
Can you stop calling me names? Is that a thing? Can you stop calling me names?
When you stop being rude, when it's fair on both sides.
Was I rude today?
Not just then.
So why did you call me a name?
Because I felt like I was wrong. I can't remember right now. I can't remember. I was
literally just naming off TV series that he'd been in, and you called me a name.
Yeah, because you were taking it too far. You were trying to prove a point. You were being sarcastic. That's what you trying to do.
I wasn't being sarcastic. I wasn't being sarcastic.
You were being sarcastic.
I wasn't.
You was being sarcastic.
I weren't being sarcastic.
You were being sarcastic.
I wasn't.
Bro. So I had to, you get me?
So you had to call me a name?
Yeah, sometimes you have to call people names. What, you want me to sit here and lie?
I just want
do you call people names?
No.
You're a liar. That's what we're going to do today.
So now I'm a liar. So now I'm a liar on top of everything.
Now you're an aggressive liar.
I'm a liar.
You're an aggressive liar. Yeah? How about that? Yeah?
This ain't going to work if you keep... I don't get some respect. I'm tired of this shit. I've had enough. Well, there's only so many names I can get called. Like, we're going round now. We're going round.
Nah, there's bear in the bag.
This is a watch it.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is a watch it. For Samuel L. Jackson's, like, not first series. This is a watch it. I would say that this is to me, for someone who's done series before, I would say that. For Samuel, this is a watch
man there, boy. I'm telling you, them man there. Lessons to be learned, boy. I don't know, man. Like, we gotta start being real. Just because it was
off, blood. After you was.
Whoa, do you see what I mean?
You know, you try to hide it. It just comes out.
Not even 5 seconds, bro. Not even 5 seconds. Let me know in the comments, yeah?
I disagree with that. because
was so wild.
Because only 2 weeks ago, you said that against the ice.
It was last week. What are we doing
last
here?
week,
you
said
what's going on in life.
It wasn't last week because it can't have been. Because last week was 62. That was 61.
Wait, when it was 62, was it?
It couldn't have been because it's uploaded. You're right,
61.
exactly. So on top of that, you're the liar. So listen, against the ice, you said was a watch it. So as far as I'm concerned, there has to be your watch it needs to be coming out of your mouth a lot now.
It's still within the month for Deep Waters, bro. You hear me? Hold tight.
Deep Waters was fire.
Hold tight. You hear me? What I'm trying to say is like I said, bro, like I judge things within their realm. You get me? I'm not comparing this to other things.
Is it watch it or not?
You get me? Yeah, well, I was gonna say if you didn't interrupt or weren't so aggressively rude. Well, you hear me?
You're sweating. Look, just because
you're
sweating. You're sweating.
Yeah,
might have to turn the fan on.
Because I'm hot.
Right, of course, I can tell.
Yeah, because that was funny to see how you can just backtrack, moonwalk, and crumble. You hear me? So as I was saying, is this a watch it? I want to say yes, but I wasn't that impressed. I wanted more from the show. So I'm thinking, is this something I would recommend people to go and watch? And I don't know. I don't know if it was that good. If I'm honest, I wasn't really chuffed with the ending. The ending was quite disappointing.
Yeah, it was poor.
Like, they could have done, I get what man mean in terms of the other thing that got introduced. They could have done so much more with that. And even the character that got introduced at the end. They could have done more with that. They could have played on that a bit more. You get me? And that's what I mean by I feel like the nephew should have been involved more, because although Robyn was cool, because that relationship got a bit awkward, that could have been more something that was like secondary to the whole nephew and what was going on with the character that came in at the end and boom, boom, boom.
The character that came at the end, you talk about the dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he could, there could have been a lot more.
There could have been way more with that.
Yeah. But it's a good watch. So I'm gonna say it's a good watch. I wasn't disappointed. I didn't get bored. That it did drift off. It did decline, but it didn't go from like 100 to 0. Yeah, me. It was a steady watch. So I'm gonna say watch it. It's a watch it.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna say
glad we finally got there in the end. This is actually based on a book as well. Sorry, we didn't mention that. It's based on a book by Walter Mosley, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's actually a book.
I didn't know that. Apple be digging deep for that content, boy. They be you can see they got some key people reaching out for some different types of shows and different contents and see what they can. They're thinking about what they put out. Put it like that. But I suppose Apple can do that because this ain't their primary source of income. You hear me? This is just something they're doing on the back burner.
And on top of that, something I failed to mention, same writer as Snowfall.
Is it?
Some of the episodes of Snowfall. Okay. A lot of the episodes of Snowfall.
What, the
guy who wrote the book?
Latest episodes of Snowfall, I'm guessing.
I'm not too sure if it's the latest. There's a few.